Hey everybody, welcome back to the underground lair here at Stringman Guitars. We have a Schecter Stiletto Extreme 5 made in Indonesia. In for a setup, and also the strings need put on the post the right way. So let's go ahead and take a look at this thing. Okay, so there she is. It's got the maple bolt-on neck. It's I guess the 9 volts in here, and we got Schecter branded soap bar pickups, 5-string with the Schecter heavier, higher mass bridge. And yeah, in for a setup. First thing we're going to do is fix the strings. So I'm going to start with the lowest ones. Okay, we can remove these and hope we didn't lose any chiclets out of the nut. Alright, so first thing, I tell everybody this on my videos: tighten or snug up your tuning machines every time you change strings. Guitar, bass, doesn't matter what it is. Okay. Get all these bad boys out of the way. Protect that. And we tighten these little buggers here. I could tell that they were loose whenever I was tightening them up because the whole thing wanted to turn. Okay, that's done. Also go through and tighten the other things that we could tighten. Not over tighten, we just want to snug everything up. Strap buttons, etc. Get you out of the way. Frets need polished. They're not very worn, they're just dirty. Okay, so we go through a series of micro mesh. We do 1500, 1800, 2400, 3200, 3600, or 36, 4000, and 6000. But first we clean the goop off of the fingerboard, which there is some on there. So we use simple green, doesn't hurt, polyurethane finishes. A little bit on. Sorry for the noise in the background, but it's cold down here. Use a giant toothbrush, get into the grain. Let's check it and see how nasty the fingerboard was. Wasn't too awful bad, a little bit of grunge, not bad. A lot of that is the simple green color. You get right up to the frets, make sure you get all that out of there. And we go on the back. We use a fretboard protector. Gonna dig in here to find the right size. And there we have it. And I'm not going to show you all of this because there's a video that I'll link to up there that you can go and watch if you want. I think it's a Schecter base. I can't really recall. We're just going to take the tarnish off. So you can see without oiling the board, it's already vastly more polished. While I'm doing that, I'm noticing that there's some fairly, well, they're protruding. I wouldn't call them sharp, but I'm going to clean those up a little bit. So this is a fret crowning file called the Fret Guru 2.0. Just does a good job of rounding these off. Might as well do it when you have your strings off. Okay, that's all much better. Now we'll take some F1 oil. It's not a marinade. Basically put it on and make sure you get it on all the wood, because it has a tendency to not get up against the frets, and you want to keep your fingerboard nice for as long as possible. I use gloves so I don't have to worry about taking it off my hands, and I get a good feel of where I'm at. Do this once a year with all the big temperature changes we have in Pennsylvania. Spring and fall, do it twice a year around the time that the daylight savings time changes. Actually, they're talking about changing it back to just daylight savings time all the time, which I would welcome. And once we put the strings back on, this will cause some of the oil to leach out, which we just wipe off anyhow. It absorbs what it can use and it gets rid of the rest. And we just wipe it off. Part of a setup is to make sure that your parts that can get loose snug down. What happens is, with your temperature changes plus your vibration of the base, they tend to loosen up a little bit over time, and that just stinks. So let's reverse wind these strings. Hopefully I don't have any breaks. It's really important to get these right whenever you string them, because you don't want to break the nut. It also causes issues with your tuning stability, or it can, but most of all, it will break that nut right off. And yes, Schecter does use Graphtec. The tuning stability can always benefit from a little bit of guitar grease. Won't hurt anything. Do us. All right. First one went off with no incident. Let go. What I'm doing here is making sure that the slot in the top of the tuning machine is angled so that it will accept the string in the manner that it was bent the other direction. So we end up not having problems. I don't think we'll have problems, but you never know. Gotta kind of bend it the opposite way that it was used to going. Okay, so we're tuned up, or we're strung up. Hit the black subscribe button. Turn our tuner on and let's bring it. Okay, nothing's broke yet. See, when you polish your frets and you bend your strings, it glides like butter. So we're tuned up, kinda, and your brake angle should have been fixed already, but because the strings are wrapped the other way, they're going to have to stretch in around the post. String height, 17th fret. Whoa, that's low. Okay, right now we're at 4/64s. Hard to see with the shadow. 3/64s, 3/64s, 3/64s. and 4/64. So I'd like to see 5. See what our relief is like. I'll grab a 10 and a 12 thou. Put a capo on the first. Gonna hold down at the 17th. Measure at 7th. A little less than 12. It's about 11. 10 goes right in there without touching the string. We have to fix the string height. And whenever you do that, you've got your saddles here. You want to see, you got your bridge plate, this L-shaped piece of metal here. Okay, you want the saddles to be level with the bridge plate down here. And these are not. Kind of like riding on one wheel on this one. That one's kind of level. This one is not. It's kind of like this. And this one is kind of like this. So I think if we bring that up, it might just bring us to where we want to be. So 1.5 mil. Anytime you raise the string height, back off the tuning a little bit, because you don't want to put any undue stress on the hardware. Let's see what that did to us. Yeah, we gotta raise it a bit more. That one's at 5/64s, that one's at 5/64s, 5/64s, and I can drop just a hair. Okay, we let it set, we checked our relief and it hasn't moved, so I'm going to go ahead and do pickup heights. They're pretty close. They weren't close whenever the strings were so low. That's a good. That's good. Just look on the treble side. That could go up. Making sure the sponge is still good underneath there. Oh yeah, that's good. And that can come up. Take it back down a little bit. It's hung up on the route. That's good. This can come up just a hair. Perfect. Perfect. So, it's intonation time. And we're sharp. The E is on. The A is on. The D is on. Come on. Make me happy. Yeah. So everything is on except for the B. And we're just a hair sharp there. So we're going to, whenever it's sharp, the saddle's got to go that way. Let's get in the movie. Where's my screw? Right there it is. Okay, so the saddle's got to come back. We're going to take the tension off a little bit so the saddle can move back. It's there. Okay, good. And call this done. Let's plug it into the noise maker and see if it makes noise. The right kinds of noise, that is. Please excuse my horrible playing. Slippery. No noise there. No noise there. No noise there. Those in the center detents. So I want to thank you for joining us down here in the underground lair. We brought this, what is it, a Schecter Stiletto Extreme 5-string up to par. If you live in the greater Pittsburgh area and you would like to see your guitar brought up to par, like this one, send me an instant message in the Facebooks. And if you have gained anything out of this video, please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. I would love you a long time. Let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah. Love your neighbor like you love yourself. Take care of the old folks because they are special. Alright, thank you for watching. Peace.